Hi, this is an instructional video for the guitar parts for Lion and the Lamb. It's the Leland Bethel music version, and this is specifically the one guitar arrangement that we're working up for CTI Music Ministries full-time team 17-18. So there's a lot of cool guitar work in this song, and the way that we're going to play it this year, a lot of that is actually going to be covered by the keys. They're going to be doing a lot of the cool lead stuff. So mostly what you are going to be doing as the lone guitarist in this song is adding beef. And it's all going to be power chords. So these are all chords that you know, but I'm going to show them to you anyway, just in case. So we'll start with the A. A is going to be first finger on 5, and then second and third on 7. Just a reminder, the recording is in B. We're going to play it in A. So there's your A, there's your tonic. And then B minor, if you already know it on 2 and 4, that's fine. And I am going to voice a couple of these chords differently, just depending on what I like. So you can either voice it down here, the B minor, or you can voice it up on 7 and 9. It sounds exactly the same, it's just a matter of where your fingers are and where you want to go. D, just like the A, but up a string, so 5 and 7. And then the F sharp minor, you'll hear me probably voice it both ways, just depending on if I want the lower voicing or the higher voicing, up an octave or down an octave. So the down an octave voicing is on 2 and 4 down here. And then the higher octave is on 9 and 11. And then same thing with the E. I don't think I'd have to play it to know. I don't usually voice it down here in the first position. There, but you can if you'd like, if you're more comfortable there. Just be careful to mute kind of these open strings down here, because otherwise the sound gets a little bit muddy. Sounds already a little muddy how I play it. That's why I prefer to play it up here on 7 and 9. So, those are all the chords that you're going to need to know. Like I said, I'm 90% sure that you already know them. So let's just jump in. You will be in the intro. You'll hear that kind of keys, that delayed keys line come in. And they'll play through kind of that progression. So I'll make sure you can see my hands here. They'll play through that progression one time, and then you'll be in with the full band. You'll hear the drums come in. Yeah, full band. You'll feel it. You'll know. So, intro kind of goes like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I often, with a high energy song like this, will just kind of end on octaves on the next chord of the low tempo and just roll it back right away, like you just saw me demonstrate. Optional, you don't need to do it. It's kind of just a stylistic thing. So you will be out for verse 1, if you couldn't tell from context clues right there. And then the first chorus is actually a breakdown chorus, so you're going to be out for that one too. When the turn comes in, it's exactly like the intro. It's that thing that we just played, so I'm not going to play it again for you, because otherwise you're going to get bored and shut this video off, so don't do that. Verse 2, you're out again. I know. There's a lot of sitting out when you're kind of the thing that brings in the beef and the energy. So you'll be out again for verse 2. And then in the second chorus, you'll be playing power chords. So it sounds like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Our God is alive, alive, He's roaring with power, fighting the battles, Our God is alive, the winds of the sea, the sin of the world, His blood breaks the chains. That's the chorus, except I think I skipped an E in there, so sorry about that. It's really hard to see my charts. coming out of that full chorus, the second chorus, we'll go straight to the instrumental. So again, this is kind of a stylistic thing, but I think it in a high energy song like this, where the chorus is so big and then you drop down a lot in the energy for the breakdown of the low energy of the instrumental, I think it's nice when you can kind of just hit octaves of the chord that you're going into and just roll it back right away. So that B minor, the downstream of the instrumental, here's what it sounds like when I play it. If I play it right, I'll start on Every Knee Will Bow. Let's see. Every knee will bow before the Lion. And then immediately roll it back because the keys are going to play that instrumental. And in the beginning of the bridge, again, you'll be out. You'll kind of hear the keys come in. They'll start to build. Everybody else will kind of start to build in. You'll be out for, who can stop the Lord Almighty? Who can stop the Lord Almighty? You'll hear that line, that progression of the bridge play twice through. And then the third time through that line is when you'll start coming in and start adding energy. And you'll just play like palm muted chords, those same chords that you've been playing. So... and you'll actually, so just to give it kind of a nice like ascending line, you'll start on the B minor down here on 2 and 4, and then instead of going down to an A, you're actually going to play the root note, which is a C. So this is B minor, C sharp, and when I play that C sharp, this is not a tonal note, so you can either with your pinky add something that does belong in the A chord, or just play it, I think it sounds cleaner, just to use your first finger to kind of mute that note, so you're just playing octave C sharps. So, who can stop the Lord Almighty? Who can stop the Lord Almighty? Who can stop the Lord Almighty? Who can stop the There it is. So we're going to do a little bit something different coming out of that bridge. Normally in the recording, the bridge leads up to an instrumental, but we're not going to play that little guitar solo. That part, we're not going to do that. The bridge really, I think, is leading up to the high point of the chorus lyrics, and so we're going to let it lead up to the chorus. And just to give it a little bit of interest, we're going to give a little cut in that chorus. So this is not in the recording, but this is how we're going to play it. Out of that bridge, you're going to land on that A. Our God is a lion, the Lion of Judah. He's roaring with power. And the whole band is going to cut. You're going to hit that A, you're going to let it ring, and you're not going to play anything else until that arrival on the F sharp minor. So play the A, and you can kind of just roll it back just where that E would start to kind of, just before that E would arrive, and then come back in on the F sharp minor. And you'll hear that because it's really going to be led by the rhythm section in the band. So coming out of the bridge, just to put it in context, here's how we're going to do it. This is just the final line of the bridge. Who can stop the Lord Almighty? Who can stop the Lord? Our God is a lion, the Lion of Judah. He's roaring with power, and the morning clouds. Every knee will bow before. Our God is the gonna hang on the A for the outro. And that's the whole song. Pretty simple.